My name is Ben Eisner. I'm a developer on March of the Ants at Weird City Games. Tell you a little bit about March of the Ants.
All right.
So March of the Ants is a strategy game where each player plays an ant colony. You're exploring out into the meadow, building it as you go, moving your ants into these different collection sites to harvest resources like food, cards, and larvae. And then you'll use those resources to build up your nest by evolving your ant with different abilities, playing colony goals to give you a unique path to victory, and playing event cards to have drastic effects on the board. The way it's played is over 4 rounds. In each round, there's 4 phases. Most of the action happens during the worker phase, where players take turns spending food to take these different abilities, like explore to add new hexes to the board, forage to draw cards, march to move their ants around, and playing a card to evolve their ants and play colony goals. And then resting to get their worker phase closer to the end. So one of the things I love about March of the Ants is whenever a player takes an action, each of their neighbors gets a small but significant reaction to that, which allows them to kind of reposition or kind of react to that action. When players rest, they'll take choose one of these rewards and take that reward. Once all of the rewards are chosen, the worker phase will end, then you move to the soldier phase. In the soldier phase, you'll be battling in various parts of the meadow. You'll always battle in the Great Tunnel for the different rewards listed, which change each round. You'll battle centipedes, which are dangers you might stumble across in the meadow. And then you might also battle different ant colonies. One of the things that I like about this game is that ants can peacefully coexist from different colonies as long as there's enough resources for all the ants to be harvesting something. If there's more ants than there are resource collection sites, though, there will be a battle. The ants will turn aggressive. Battle is really simple. You count up the number of ants you have, you add the number of head evolutions you have, in this case 0, and you choose a card from your hand to play face down, and you'll be adding this number of pips will add to your battle strength. There is some hidden information and some surprise in battle, but not a lot of randomness.
Yeah.
So let me talk about the cards for a minute. There's 3 different kinds of cards. Event cards have a one-time unique but powerful effect. So Summer Storm will wash ants from a hex to the Great Tunnel. Evolutions, you'll play onto your ant body. There's 3 different types of evolutions: head, thorax, and abdomen. Each time you evolve an evolution, that will give you a unique power, but also add to your basic utility. So the more heads you have, the better you are at battling. The more thoraxes, the better you are at taking actions during the worker phase. And the more abdomens you have, the better you are at feeding your ants. And then the final type of card is colony goals. March of the Ants is a really open-ended strategy game. There's a lot of different ways to score points. And one of the main ways is playing these colony goals, which gives your colony a unique way to score points. This one, for instance, is Eyeless Overlords. And this one will reward you for controlling the hexes that have wormholes in the meadow. Essentially, your ants have started worshiping the worms of the meadow, and it's important to you to control those hexes. This game shares a lot of similarities with 4X games like Eclipse and Twilight Imperium and Civilization games, but is very streamlined, plays in about an hour and a half with a 4-player game. Easy to set up, easy to learn. Is available for pre-order now, but is going to be shipping next summer, hopefully in time for Gen Con.
Excellent.
And that's March of the Ants.
Now this is our regular version. Will there be a deluxe, or is there a deluxe? Or?
This is the regular version, a prototype put together by these very own hands.
Only ask that because you got Leaf Deluxe,
yes.
You got Evergreen Deluxe. So
there is a deluxe version that comes with thicker kind of punch board player boards. The expansion is bundled inside, which adds different predators to the meadow, in addition to centipedes, ladybug, dragonfly, praying mantis, and adds tactic cards, which are special effect cards you can play during battle, which make battles a little more dynamic and unpredictable. Is it in addition to 33 new cards? So that's the deluxe version as well. Yeah.
Awesome. That's March of the Ants from Weird City Games.